Now, this week, China invited key players around the world to share the benefits of the Belt and Road Initiative. IMFs Christine Largard was among them, and on the sidelines of the forum, she told CGTN's Tian that the IMF is perfectly capable of providing technical expertise to boost cooperation amongst members of the Great Vision.
The Belt and Road Initiative is, in my view, a very positive proposal by China. And it is positive from a growth perspective. We have always advocated infrastructure projects around the world, both hard infrastructure, soft infrastructure as well, in order to support growth in the short term, but also to improve the terms in the longer perspective. And that's exactly what it is doing. But it is doing it in a very special way, which is a coordinated way. That's where the IMF can play a role. We can help the coordination of policies between the various members of the Belt and Road Initiative. And we can also provide technical assistance. As part of the BRI project, we have signed an agreement with the Chinese authorities, and we're going to dedicate capacity development expertise that we have in Beijing for those who will need special technical assistance, special training, in order to put in place efficient infrastructure projects, in order to coordinate at all levels. And from those two perspectives, policy coordination, capacity building, we can really provide the decades of expertise that we have in these fields.
For example, about policy coordination, I guess there has to be some action plans from now on in order to implement that policy coordination.
You know, we have a membership of 189 countries. And what I see is the Belt and Road Initiative, which brings together nearly 100 countries now. So there is a very strong overlap between our membership and the countries that are part of the Belt and Road Initiatives. So we can certainly work together with a special focus on optimizing the policies of those various countries, both in terms of fiscal policies, monetary policies, and structural reforms that they would adopt in order to sustain the enthusiasm and the positive attitude that we are seeing today in Beijing. It has to be sustained in the long run, and it has to be very well implemented. In my view, it would be a big waste of resources, a big waste of revenue to invest in just any project and to do it in an inefficient way, because those projects are going to consume a lot of resources, a lot of money, a lot of brain power, a lot of energy on the part of the people. And we cannot let the energy that we saw in the last few days in Beijing go down because of inefficiency, because of corruption, because of bad governance, because of lack of inclusiveness. So I think on those fronts we can really contribute and help by providing the expertise we have. Then it's for countries to decide how they want to implement and how they are going to coordinate. But on the policy front, there is a big difference between an efficient, well-conducted, properly governed project and one that is inefficient, that is fueled with some corruptions, and that has no governance going forward.